How's it going, neighbors? This is Ed here with etrailer.com, and we're taking a look at our CURT folding cargo basket on the back of our 2022 Nissan Armada. Our CURT basket is a powder-coated steel construction. It's going to help you against corrosion and just wear and tear on the road. The bottom features a mesh that's going to work if you have finer items that could possibly slip through. And you have good tie-down points using the actual top tubing versus these side panels here. That's more for stability versus actually security for tying down. The CURT cargo basket is a really great option to increase your cargo area that you can carry in your Armada. As you know, with the Armada, it's more focused around carrying passengers instead of having a lot of cargo space. So with something like this, you're going to be able to increase it using otherwise unused space with your vehicle. You're going to have a pretty decent amount of space to use. The internal dimensions of this guy comes a little bit short of 19 inches. As far as your width and your length comes up to 57.5, and height within the basket is right at 5.5. So a really good amount of space that you can add to the rear of your vehicle. There's also included reflectors to just increase the visibility on the back of your Armada. It is constructed of powder-coated steel that's going to hold up against the elements and just the rough and tumble life of carrying products from here to there. The bottom of your basket has a steel mesh that has the same powder coat on it that's going to help contain your finer items. You have a solid weight capacity of right at 500 pounds, and that's going to allow you to carry your bigger, bulkier items and also your generators and things like that. One thing you do want to be aware of is just the position of the vehicle in relation to your exhaust. In this case with the Armada, it kind of points downward, so you really wouldn't have any concern. Just keep that in mind when loading up. As far as how much we're adding to the rear of our vehicle, from the bumper, you're right at about 15 inches, and overall about 3 feet from the rear. And then our ground clearance comes up to 20 inches from the ground. That can vary depending on how much weight you have on the rear of your carrier when the suspension settles down, because that can happen. And then as far as the clearance, we can stack up with our gate open right at about 30 inches without making any contact with our cargo area. And as you can see, you have plenty of space to get into the back of the Armada without any issue. By removing the pin and clip, you can actually put your cargo carrier in a stowaway position when you don't have a load, but you're not necessarily ready to take it off the back of your Armada. And you can reinstall that pin and clip. And it folds up quite nicely. As far as your closest point, you're right at about 5 inches. And overall, you're about 15, going from the furthest point, even counting the clip on your pin. Naturally in the stowaway position, you're not going to be able to access your cargo area. However, for the most part, your license plate is free and clear. Tail lights, your backup camera may be affected just based on the position. So just be aware of what you have on the back of your vehicle. Our basket has a 2-inch receiver that has the same black powder coated steel to go into our vehicle. What's not included is going to be your pin and clip to secure it to your receiver or an anti-rattle device. The CURT basket is a great option for the back of your Armada by giving you a lot of additional space to get those bigger, bulkier items and maybe the dirty items that you just don't want on the inside of your vehicle down the road when you're with your journey. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more light as far as moving it around, because the powder coated steel is kind of heavy, we offer Flint Hill Goods aluminum cargo baskets. And if you have any questions on that, you could always call our expert customer service. However, this is a very sturdy cargo carrier that I would trust on the back of my personal vehicle. So this has been Ed with etrailer.com, taking a look at the CURT cargo basket on the back of our 2022 Nissan Armada. Have a great day.